Hey, how about another huge round of applause for Team B? This is awesome. All right, B team. I'm not comparing, but that might have been better than A. Good morning, families and friends, staff members, and most importantly, our 8th graders from Team B. During this morning's ceremony, we will celebrate and highlight our resilient 8th graders and give them the recognition they so aptly deserve. Our ceremony will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, a welcome message from our Galvin Middle School principal, Mrs. Webb, followed by student recognitions for excellence in the classroom. We're going to have a performance from our 8th grade chorus ensemble, and then we will end with the handing out of the student certificates for 8th grade completion. We hope this ceremony is a positive milestone for our moving on 8th grade students and families. And at this time, we would like to invite those that are able to stand and remove your caps as we pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, as you are sitting, we are going to welcome to the podium our principal, Mrs. Webb.
All right, hello Team B. How are we? Sleepy? No. So they're all looking at this beautiful slideshow that was actually part of our yearbook team put together for us as part of their work. So I hope you enjoy it as we're moving through the ceremony today. But welcome to everybody. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our 8th grade class. To our students, parents, caregivers, teachers, and the entire Galvin Middle School community, thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. To our extraordinary 8th grade students, specifically on Team B, I want to begin by acknowledging what a privilege it has been to witness your journey during our shared time here at the Galvin. I say this seriously, and no, I don't say it to every group, but you are truly among the finest classes that I have ever had the privilege of being a principal for, and I will miss you terribly. I'm serious. She's laughing. Your exemplary leadership skills, kindness, collaboration, and civic-mindedness have set a standard for future classes to aspire to. In the aftermath of a disrupted 5th grade year due to COVID shutdowns, and really a truly irregular 6th grade year as well, you have thrived and you've shown resilience in a way that gives hope to the adults who work with you. Your ability to adapt and to excel under those difficult circumstances and to maintain your spark and your curiosity speaks volumes to your character and to your determination. Your leadership has been evident in so many areas, whether it's in the arts, where you've dazzled us with your creativity and your talent, or in academics, where your dedication and hard work have shown through. On the athletic fields, many of you have demonstrated teamwork and sportsmanship, and during experiences like the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C., for those of you who went to Quebec, and many other field trips, you've exemplified a curiosity and a willingness to learn about the world around you. Even in recent celebratory events for your class, your spirit of camaraderie and joy has been a true highlight. In the town of Wakefield, you are known as a group of students who are committed to making improvements in the world around you. Even looking out at this group, I see students who have started clubs, who have made efforts big and small to change injustices they see in the building, to make things better for their classmates. Your engagement and enthusiasm for your studies bring a special energy to our school, making it a joy to teach you and to lead you. As you move on to high school, know that the high school staff is truly eagerly awaiting your arrival. They are excited to welcome students who bring such a high level of engagement and joy to their education. To parents and caregivers who have joined us, your unwavering support has been instrumental in your children's success. You have navigated these challenging adolescent years with grace and dedication, even if it didn't always feel that way to you. The quote, "The days are long, but the years are short," resonates deeply as we reflect on how quickly time flies. I invite you to reflect on the millions of small and big ways that you as parents and guardians have supported this class to get to this stage today. A moving on ceremony is a marker in time, but those small moments create the significance of this moment that we celebrate today. The lunches that you packed, the permission slips you rushed to the building at the last minute, the heartaches you consoled, and yes, even the times you helped your children take ownership of and learn from a mistake or a misstep, sometimes in Mr. T's office and sometimes in mine. These moments, however mundane, common, or sometimes even painful they might have felt, they built the students that you see before you today and prepared them for success in high school and beyond. Thank you for your commitment, for cheering your children on through every milestone, and for partnering with us to create an environment where they can flourish. Students of Team B, as you embark on the next chapter of your educational journey, remember that the foundation you have built here at the Galvin Middle School is strong. Carry forward the lessons you have learned, the friendships you have made, and the values you have upheld. Continue to be the leaders, the kind-hearted individuals, the collaborators, and the civic-minded citizens that you have proven to be. And always remember to do the right thing and take care of one another. Congratulations to this 8th grade class. We are incredibly proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the amazing things you will achieve in high school and beyond. Thank you all.
Over the past 4 years, you may have heard us mention our I Care core values. In fact, some of you were in my cohort, and we were Zooming, and you got to see my house, and we were talking about I Core. Who did I have? Yeah, there's a couple of you like, yep, I saw the chaos of the Tetrault household. Anyway, all right. So many of our students have consistently demonstrated our core values of excellence within the classroom, and for a brief moment, Zooming from home. If a student's day at the Galvin could be represented by an elaborate piece of artwork, our specialist classes would no doubt be the amazing color of that artwork, bringing it to life. For this part of our ceremony, we would like to recognize many of the Team B students who have given their all to the specialist subjects day in and day out. We will start with the music department, which is made up of Mr. Riley, Miss Bowen, Mr. Morrell, and Miss Demento. The countless hours of rehearsals and lessons have clearly paid off as this 8th grade class has some incredible musicians. Please welcome to our podium the music department.
Hello everyone, I'll be reading all the music awards today, starting with orchestra. This year's Director's Award for Orchestra honors outstanding middle school orchestra students, their achievements, and commitment to orchestra. This year's award goes to a student who has consistently put in hard work on their instrument and is a valued member of the orchestra program. She is one of the hardest working violinists in the class and has an easygoing attitude in addition to being well-spoken. Her dedication to her ensemble has earned her a spot in the high school's Honors String Ensemble next year. The Director's Award for Orchestra goes to Bryn Walker. The Director's Award for Chorus honors outstanding middle school vocal students, their achievements, and their commitment to musical excellence and choral singing. This recipient is a vocalist in the 8th grade chorus and a 2-year member of the GMS Chamber Chorus, in addition to her involvement in band, marching band, and drama club. For the last 2 years, she has been accepted into the Northeastern Junior District Honors Choirs. Throughout her time at Galvin, she has consistently exhibited dedication, hard work, and musicality. Next year, she will be a member of the WHS Treble Choir, Concert Band, and Warrior Marching Band. This year's Director Award for Chorus goes to Sarah Eller. The Director's Award for Band honors outstanding middle school band students, their achievements, and their commitment to the band. This person has been a member of both concert band and jazz band during their time at Galvin Middle School. In addition, they have been a member of the high school winter percussion ensemble and warrior marching band. They have an exceptional work ethic in and out of the band room and will continue on as a member of the high school wind ensemble, marching band, and winter percussion. This year's recipient, Scott Davis. And the Outstanding Musician Award is an award given by the whole department to a student who has excelled in a variety of settings. During this student's time at Galvin Middle School, she has excelled in concert band, jazz band, chorus, chamber chorus, drama club, and the WHS marching band. For the last 2 years, she has been accepted into the Northeastern Junior District Honors Choirs. She has an exceptional work ethic and a professional approach to her craft. She is consistently demonstrating positivity, leadership, and a growth mindset in rehearsal and performance. She will continue on next year as a member of the concert band, treble choir, marching band, and Voices of Steel. And this year's recipient is Sadie Spry.
Up next is our fabulous art department, made up of Mrs. Seveny and Mrs. Whalen. Both of these staff members have inspired creativity and artistic talent in many of our 8th graders, even with many of our students here who didn't think they had an eye for art. This was quite evident during our Visual Performing Arts Week when we had a chance to look at some of the magnificent works of art from our 8th graders. And there's actually, we had a resident artist come in, and there's great work in our main lobby if you haven't seen it as well. And so now we'd like to present some 8th graders with the Visual Art Awards from Team B. And here are Mrs. Seveny and Mrs. Whalen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Seveny. This is Mrs. Whalen. And we are presenting the Art Awards to students who care deeply about their artwork and who worked consistently to grow and improve. They are talented, motivated, hardworking artists who create artwork both inside and outside of their art classes. These students have earned this recognition with their continued dedication to the visual arts over the last 4 years, and we look forward to seeing what they'll do in the future. It has truly been a pleasure to have them in our classes. Congratulations to Kaylee Bosco, George Carroll, and Eddie Hubbard.
Our science, technology, engineering, and math courses, or more commonly called our STEM classes, have had our students learning about the design process through hands-on projects all year long. Engaging projects like the creation of our CO2 race cars, prototypes made by 3D printers, upcycling and creating robotic arms and coding digital sphero balls are just a snapshot of the units covered this year. We welcome Mr. Hansen and Mr. Stopa, our STEM teachers, to present the Excellence Awards in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math.
Hello. Let's see. These students have an unmistakable passion for the engineering and design world. Our award winners were methodical, reflective, and sought to improve their growing design skills. They worked fluidly and thoroughly through every problem presented to them, and their solutions openly displayed their knowledge, mental stamina, and desire to improve the world around them. Both Mr. Hansen and myself, Mr. Stopa, are confident that these students will continue to contribute to the ever-evolving world of science, technology, engineering, and just a little bit of math. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and encourage you to keep asking questions and finding solutions. Congratulations to Lillian Price, Austin Bryant, and Anna Murray.
Some of the biggest changes occur during the middle school years, and our health department has spent the past 4 years guiding and exploring these changes with our 8th graders. They have completed activities on body systems, group projects, on healthy ways to deal with stress and anxiety, and our health teachers have set students up with strategies for healthy alternative habits that can carry into their adulthood. The health department is made up of Mrs. Tarnas and Mr. Georgette, which unfortunately they're teaching, which happens every now and then here in the school. And so I'll be presenting these awards on behalf of them. This year's health awards are presented to students who showed a passion and understanding for health. Each student selected was diligent in their work, brought enthusiasm to class, and thrived for a deeper understanding of the health curriculum. These students advocated for the importance of health topics covered, excelled in class above the expectations, and were a pleasure to have in the classroom. We wish them the best, and they will be missed. Congratulations this year for the Health Awards to Sophia Solari and Danica Manzi. Some of the best memories students talk about are had in the gymnasium and outdoor fields during phys ed class. Over the past 4 years, students have been able to shift from the younger games and elementary skills to the more advanced gameplay of various team sports and personal lifelong fitness. Our phys ed staff has challenged the students to push themselves to the next step in their personal fitness and athleticism while balancing classes with a stress-free, fun environment. Our phys ed teachers are Ms. Pisano, Mrs. Stevenson, Mr. Valancourt, Mr. Lawrence, and up next to present the Physical Education Awards is our phys ed staff.
We are passing out 2 awards today that have been earned by students on Team B. The first award is our Physical Education Award. This award goes to a student who always demonstrates a positive attitude, is a helpful go-to student, someone that we can ask to lend us a hand whenever needed. They're a leader in the classroom, demonstrating the activities that we are trying to do with the students. And we always say that they give a good effort. I would say this student always gives us a maximum effort, and that student is Tony Cresta. Our next award is our Scholar Athlete Award. This is a student who demonstrates excellence in the classroom as well as in athletics. They consistently demonstrate our school's core values and is a great example for their classmates to follow as well as their teammates. This year's Scholar Athlete from Team B is Bradley Kaufman.
Learning a foreign language takes dedication, a growth mindset, and a lot of repetition. Our world language teachers have provided students with engaging opportunities to learn about Spanish and French cultures while guiding the students through their understanding of the Spanish and French languages. Students have explored these subjects through conversations in class, reading authentic texts written in the target language, and listening to native-speaking audio-video clips as students mastered these language skills. Please welcome Mrs. DeGray, Mrs. Pacheco, Mrs. Marquis, and Mrs. Marquis will be presenting, Mrs. Festa, and Miss Metcalf, our world language teachers, who's going to present the World Language Awards.
Buenos dias, bonjour. The World Language Department is thrilled to recognize the outstanding achievement of these amazing students. These students consistently give their best effort to improve their language skills and expand their cultural knowledge. They understand that the lessons from French and Spanish classes go beyond the walls of the classroom, that world languages are the key to breaking barriers, building bridges, and connecting with the world around them. For these reasons, I am proud to present the World Language Awards for French to Ravina Pena, for Spanish to William Scott Davis, Bryn Walker, and Bruno Schools. Felicidades.
All right. Next up, we would like to welcome our talented 8th grade chamber chorus who will be performing For Good from the popular musical Wicked. And if you are in Team B chamber chorus, feel free to make your way on up. Don't rush. It'll be okay. We'll get there. And I think it's pretty fitting because if they went to New York in 7th grade, we saw Wicked. Another flawless performance. That was so good. Our next awards will come from the Team B teachers, and they will recognize students that have brought enthusiasm, a positive spirit, and relentless effort day in and day out this year. After their team awards, each teacher from the team will honor students for their excellence in their respective subjects that they teach. This is actually a test for the teachers. We will begin with ELA, then math, followed by science and social studies. After the subject-specific awards, the team will hand out the Team B team-based recognition awards. And so I'm going to invite up to the podium, who? ELA. Yeah, ELA. It was a test.
All right, at last, the highlight of the entire day. Just kidding. No, I'm not. The 8th grade English Language Arts Team B Award. This year's recipient, very kind student, very quiet, unassuming, and for several years now, she has basically flown kind of under the radar. Well, people, it's high time she gets recognized for her performance, and we're going to do that right now. This year's recipient, while very quiet, is a silent assassin in the classroom. When it comes to writing, she's a writing ruler. Literature lioness. And grammar, yes, ladies and gentlemen, she is the grammar goddess. Please join me in congratulating this year's Team B ELA Award winner, the one and only Johanna Tejada.
Good morning, everybody. Mr. Martin tried to shame me into making a short speech, and then he just rambled on for like 5 minutes. What happened? It happens. All right, this year's Social Studies Award winner has been a tremendous asset to her class. She asks insightful questions and contributes to class discussions with thoughtful ideas of her own. The student never just goes through the motions when completing work and is always engaged and adding to the discourse in the class. I'm very lucky to have had this year's Team B Social Studies Award winner in my class, Bryn Walker.
Okay, so this, the Math Award could go to a handful of students, and when I describe the student, you're all going to go, oh, it's me. But this student was just so insightful in his conversations during math this year, and he taught me a lot. His conversations, his commitment to math, it gave him a 99.8075 average for the year. So I want to say congratulations to Bruno Schools for winning the Math Award.
All right, so I am presenting the Science Award. I often struggle when it comes to giving out this award. So many of you guys have demonstrated qualities that are deserving of awards, and I think our whole team would agree. The student who's receiving my award today is always calm, cool, and collected. They're respectful. They perform well on assignments, assessments. They're focused even when distractions are plentiful, which we know happens a lot in my classroom. They ask questions, they participate, they're just an overall good student and kid. I honestly can't remember a time where I've had to shout this student's name in an effort to get them to stop talking or quit some unwanted behavior. She's the kind of kid that makes you wish there were two of her. There kind of is. Lily Kaplan, come on up.
Good morning, everyone. So our first team award is for most consistent effort. Consistency is like that friend who always shows up right on time with your favorite snack when you need it most. It's reliable, it's steady, and it's downright impressive. Now, when we talk about consistency, we're not just talking about showing up to class every day, although that's definitely a part of it. No, consistency is about putting in the effort day in and day out, rain or shine, deadlines looming or not. It's about being that steady force in the tumultuous sea of academic life. Our award recipient is the unsung hero who quietly plugs away at assignments without seeking the spotlight, but we want you to know that it has not gone unnoticed. So congratulations to our most consistent effort award winner, Jake Garfield. All right, next up, most conscientious student. Conscientious describes someone who is diligent, careful, and thorough in their work or duties. A conscientious person takes their responsibilities seriously, pays attention to detail, and strives to do things correctly and ethically. They are often reliable, organized, and committed to doing their best in whatever task they undertake. Essentially, being conscientious involves a strong sense of duty and a commitment to doing what is right. This description is applicable to many students on our team, but today we are recognizing just one. Congratulations to our most conscientious student award winner, Austin Bryant. All right, our last award, Most Team Spirit. When the Team B teachers were trying to figure out who gets the title for Most Team Spirit, we thought of some adjectives that we thought should describe the student. We decided that this award should go to someone who's goofy and has a sense of humor, but also someone who's reliable and responsible. This student should demonstrate extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit and work exceptionally well with others. We were looking for someone who just has an overall positive vibe. We unanimously decided that this particular student embodied this description. Congratulations to our Most Team Spirit Award winner, Michael Yanakopoulos.
All right, at this time, I'd like my two counterparts to come on over. Every moving on ceremony, the Galvin administration has the distinguished honor of presenting recognition awards that have been named after very special people who have had a connection to the Galvin Middle School. In order for a student to be a recipient of any of these awards, an 8th grader needs to be nominated by a Galvin staff member. After the nominations are collected, a small committee of Galvin staff members meet and discuss each nominee, sharing insight and perspective into the students. These awards have a special place in the traditions here at the Galvin, as this year's recipients will join a long list of past award winners, and their name will be etched on their respective plaques outside the main office. It is truly impressive to be nominated for any of these awards, and we would like to recognize all the students from Team B who were nominated for either the Velardo, Turner, Mullen, or Galvin Award. So Team B, I'm going to read all of the students that were nominated from Team B, and I'm going to ask that if I read your name, could you just stand and remain standing? You don't have to go anywhere, just stand there. And then at the end, when I read everyone's name, we'll do one big round of applause. Okay, so these are the Team B students that were nominated. It's across from all grades as well, so there's other students from other grades. Other teams. If I read your name, just stand on up. Sadie Spry, Sarah Eller, Anna Murray, Patrick Griffin, Laurel Renzi, Sophia Tringali, Scott Davis, Sophia Solari, Bryn Walker, Lauren Burke, Bradley Kaufman, Kevin Gibberti, John Henry Busioli, and Jillian Keogh. Just stand and let's give them a round of applause. You can have a seat. So from Team B, we're going to give out the Anthony Velardo Award. Lance Corporal Anthony Velardo was a graduate of Wakefield High who went on to serve in the Marine Corps. In March of 1966, he became the first casualty of the Vietnam War from our community of Wakefield. He was 21 years of age when he lost his life serving our country. Fellow Marines that served with Anthony Velardo noted his commitment, discipline, and leadership qualities. Friends and family that knew him all speak about his kind and funny personality and his ability to make those around him better people just in general. And the Anthony Velardo Award is given to a student who has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and has made selfless contributions to our school. This award symbolizes our core values of integrity, serving our community, and personal excellence. The recipient receives a framed sketch of Lance Corporal Velardo's name from the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C., which I went and ran back when you guys went to the White House to sketch, because they didn't have any of those nice things, and so I went the next day and I was running. If you would remember, I was running there. So anyway, this next award goes to a remarkable student who embodies the spirit of our school community through her boundless energy and positive attitude. She's deeply involved in numerous clubs and extracurricular activities, always willing to lend a helping hand and brighten the day with her cheery disposition. For the past 2 years, she volunteered to represent her homeroom in the student council when no one else stepped forward. Her passion for the arts is evident through her significant roles in several school plays at Galvin, and even stepping up to assist the high school drama club when a lead role when they needed a younger actor. In addition to her drama involvement, she is a dedicated member of the band, chorus, jazz band, and the high school marching band. She is a recent inductee into the International Thespian Society. Her athletic prowess is also on display as a participant in Galvin's cross-country program. Beyond her extracurricular activities, she's an excellent student who consistently maintains a positive attitude, is respectful and polite with adults, and is kind and friendly with her peers. She's truly an integral part of the Galvin community, and it is our pleasure to present this year's award to Sadie Spry. That almost happened. It would have been okay. All right, during the presentation of the moving on certificates, because that's where we're at right now, We will read 10 students' names at a time. Once a student's name is read, that student will stand at their seat. Once the last student's name is read, all 10 students will exit their row on the right, walk up to receive their certificate, and then line up to be congratulated by Mrs. Webb. At this time, family members will have the opportunity to capture a photo of our honored students. After a few seconds, we won't be there forever, because they hate it, just so you know. Our students will make their way to their seats, and we'll begin recognizing the next 10 eighth graders. At the conclusion of our ceremony, we will dismiss our eighth graders one row at a time, and they will proceed out to the front of our building where parents and family members can meet up with them for pictures, and then obviously if you're taking them. We respectfully ask that everyone makes their way out to the front of the building at the end of the ceremony so we can prepare for the next team. We're also going to humbly ask if we can, the cheering and the applause, just wait till I read all 10 names and then go nuts, okay? And then everyone just let loose, okay? Penelope, you ready? You start us off. Are you ready? All right. No one better to start off. Here we go. Penelope Abreu, Elijah Beaton, John Henry Beausoleil, Charles Boris, Kaylee Bosco, Layla Briggs, Brendan Bruckler, Austin Bryant, Lauren Burke, Michael Buscano. They made me put the tape down. They're not even using it. Round of applause. Hannah Kaplan, Lily Kaplan, George Carroll, Danny Ancinoli, Gabriella Serra, Olivia Ciriello, Holly Clements, Nicholas Collins, Jayla Conley Charles, Jordan Drebit Correa. Anthony Cresta, Brian Cribby, Isaac DeLuz, Jules Dauphin, Scott Davis, Jalen Dean Higgins, Cullen Dewar, Sarah Eller, Haley Gagnon, Talia Galante. Jake Garfield, Sydney Gervasi, Kevin Gibberti, William Gipp, Patrick Griffin, Aiden Hagan, Eddie Hubbard, Ella Hunt, Cal Ioshua, Gabby Jason. Abby Johnson, Bradley Kaufman, Jillian Keogh, Brooke LaBelle, Charlie LaMonica, Isabel Lococo, Dylan Lowry, Ben Lyons, Danica Manzi, Dylan Marshino. Honesty Martins Cox, Cole Maxfield, Shannon McDonald, Chloe McMaster O'Neill, Ryan Millward, Noah Morso, Sophia Morton, James Morasco, Anna Murray, Jameson Norton. James O'Connor, Karen Padilla Mujo, Ravina Penna, Lauren Pisa, Caitlin Pothier, Lillian Price, Molly Racine, Laurel Renzi, Tyler Rodriguez, Olivia Rossi.
Wait. You didn't even wait.
You can tell they don't love standing up here for too long. Bruno Schools, Rowan Sadini, Sophia Solari, Charles Sloss, Sadie Spry, Mason Strongowski, Johanna Tejada, Sophia Tringali, Jack Vizina, Ava Viola. Bryn Walker, Jude Wild, Abigail Winters, Ryan Woolner, Michael Yannikopoulos, Amy Young, Aaron Zhang.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job, guys.
Sorry.
That's all right.
actually early by 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Team B certificates have been passed out. Huge round of applause for Team B students. Super proud of these kiddos. They did great. Families, enjoy the day, enjoy the night. Let the 8th graders go first, and so we'll start in the back. Aaron, if you can lead, all right? And you're heading out there. I know some of you have to go up and get your bags and whatnot, and that's okay. But everyone, we're going to head out to the 8th grade plaza, the community center plaza. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.